Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Australian Technology Park. I am Sam and I'm joined here by the beautiful Elfish Guy. We are here for round number 2 even in Group B. We have Chiefs up against Streamline. We're going to get this one straight underway. Let's get into the action.
All right, piss around. Coming out here from the two teams. And, well, looks like our camera's going a little bit haywire, but we'll have that under control in just a second. And it appears that the Streamline guys heading towards the B-bomb site through apartments at the moment. Haven't really spotted out too many players. I think they did just spot Nova. Oh, he gets dinked there as he was jumping, so that's a little bit unfortunate for him. Quick trigger finger there on one of those Streamline players, which is nice to see from them. They're definitely sharp. They've just played a game up against the other guys that was Sneaky Assassins. And managed to win their best of 2 here. So this is really probably what we expect is going to be the match that decides who's going to be first seed and who's going to be second seed. And it's looking like Streamline starting off well. They're going to be able to plant that bomb. Nova is down in the smoke there on not a lot of HP. Destiny picks up one there onto APOC. Ofnu gets taken down by Ustillo. Nova, though, sort of trades it out, but Destiny is doing a lot of work here, and Moe is going to pick up one for himself as well. So it's going to be Zusi versus 2 of the Streamline players. It's going to be Ferg and Moe doing what they can. Zusi is on 50 HP and is going to be taken down there by a nice headshot from Ferg. So the pistol round going over to Streamline.
Nice work there from the boys over on Streamline. As you said, this is essentially what we suspect will determine who comes in and has to go up against Team Immunity tomorrow, and who has to go up against Avant Gaming. Obviously, Team Immunity coming out of Group A this morning as the #1 team, not dropping a game all day. So, it really is quite a bit of pressure on this best of 2 here. We do have Chiefs Esports Club here on the CT side. They only have their pistols, obviously losing round #1. So, Destiny going to throw out quite a lot of nades. Nice little follow over there. Molly's going to force them back a little bit. Ofnu picks up one. Ferg going to take down one. Zuzi onto one as well. Ferg going to pick up his second. There we go. Only 2 players left here on both sides. Actually, nice work, to be fair, coming out from the Chiefs on this hold. They have managed to take down 3 members of Streamline and really sort of bring this back a little bit. Shame they haven't been able to pick up any guns, however. So, Streamline sitting here just at the entrance to the A-bomb site. We're not sure whether they're actually going to try and push all the way through here. But the Chiefs certainly do have 2 players waiting in the wings. We have Nova and Lightstep ready to go. Unsure whether they're going to try and... Oh, there we go. Going to manage to pick up Nova there. So only Lightstep left. He doesn't manage to take down Ferg. And that was closer than it should have been, Jordan.
Yeah, still not a terrible eco there coming out from Chiefs. I think they probably would have been... feeling like they could have actually won that round, so they might be a little bit disappointed, but in the end, they did manage to take 3 weapons out of the hand of Streamline, and that's going to hurt their economy a little bit, having to rebuy all those sort of things, and Ferg actually only going to be able to pick up an SMG, and you still only a pistol as well, so certainly not a fantastic buy coming out here from Streamline, but it should be enough to get them this 3rd round if they work it out well. They're going to be heading towards the apartments, and it's certainly towards the B-bomb site as well. They're Molly going to come there by van and just going to flush anyone out who was in there, which actually turns out there was nobody in there. So no love lost between these 2 teams. Ustillo going to be pushing in, and Destiny picks up the first kill of the round. Ustillo finds the second with that 5-7 of his. He does know that there's a couple of players in apartments here, and he's going to push in here. Pop flash, picks one up off the back, and well, I don't think he actually knows that there's another player in there. Zusi hiding with that knife out, trying to keep his model from peeking out from behind the corner. But it looks like he's going to have a lot of work to do. He might be able to pick up one exit frag, but whoa! Ustillo jumps around the corner and headshots him. No trouble at all.
No, so that is the 3 rounds you expect to pick up after you get that pistol round. So we'll see Chiefs most likely coming out here with a proper buy, and perhaps the first full buy round we will see on this matchup. Chiefs have, to be fair, they played reasonably well so far, even though they have been losing. So it'll be interesting to see the guys here on an even playing field. Again, Streamline just holding back. We will see one heading up there just through the far left-hand side of the A-bomb site. Here comes all the smokes, though. Destiny throwing out yet another. It looks like we're going to stack 4 in through the main entry into the A-bomb site. Ofnu going to start burning down here. There we go. Moe and is he Teddy T going to pick up one? Ustila gets another as well. So the Chiefs looking in a lot of trouble. Lightstep going to get forced back with the smoke and the flash. The bomb plant going to go down. We'll see just at the moment. Going to miss the shot, actually, is Lightstep. It's going to cost him his life and his AWP. That first buy round of the Chiefs going to fall very, very short here. Yeah,
we were questioning before the match started, why Streamline had allowed Mirage actually to come through the veto process, because a lot of people kind of consider that Mirage is Chiefs' best map. But at the moment, it seems to be working out for them, 4-0. And they do have an eco to go up against as well. So it should be 5-0 very shortly. No sort of crazy strategies, no stacks or anything like that coming out from Chiefs. And Destiny starts us off. APOC being taken down there in underpass. So a nice start here for Streamline. It's going to be pretty easy for them to push onto these sites, but they haven't yet decided where exactly they want to go. They're just sort of playing slowly and waiting to see if any of these Chiefs guys are going to push into them. And it looks like Lightstep may just do that. Tedwick is covering that angle, so he should be able to pick one up. Oh, just drops away his rifle at the wrong time. Isn't actually able to find him until just then. And took him a little bit longer than he probably would have hoped. But Zeusy and Ofnu have picked themselves up a couple of kills as well. So they've picked themselves up some rifles, and this is suddenly looking like a round that should be going in Chiefs' favour. Zeusy should find one here. Oh, they're going to check the wrong angle. Oh, they're both not looking at each other, and Zeusy is the one that turns around first and finds his kill. And Moe going down there. It's going to be up to Ferg here. He does have the bomb, so if he can get a couple of kills onto this bomb site, it's certainly doable, but has to contend with this smoke first and trying to peek around and see if he can find anyone up there on Tetris, but not going to happen. Obviously, there is no one up there. And just trying to see what he can do. I don't know if he's even really contemplating going for anything here. It is a 3v1, and he's going to have to do a lot of work. Hasn't yet spotted anybody. He's going to peek around and check in the sandwich, but no one there. And he's spotting one out in the jungle, and Ofnu jumps around there and finishes him off. So definitely what you would have expected coming out of that 3v1. But Chiefs picking up an eco round. Yes, something they very much needed to do. They had been on the back foot so far, and they were quite fortunate there to pull that one out, to be perfectly honest. So it is going to get them perhaps a little bit back into this game if they had lost that. It's just starting, it just starts to creep away from you. And it's not something you really want to be doing here on the CT side. So Chiefs, perhaps we'll see if they can get back onto a roll. Moe going to push through into apartments, going to get forced back a little bit by that smoke as well. Nice by coming out from both sides. We will see that Streamline has only picked up AKs, however, so we'll see how that affects their strat. 3, by looks of it, stacking towards that B bomb site, perhaps 4. And oh, there you go, nice little smoke going to come out there. There we go. Going to cover that one off. So it looks like we're going to push onto this B bomb here. Streamline trying to get through here with all of their AK-47s. Nova going to pick up first blood. Nice M4 shot onto him. Teddy T going to take out his own player, but looks at it with that frag grenade. So that's not an ideal situation. Only 2 players left here for Streamline as they make their way onto the B bomb. The bomb actually is here, but it is all up to Teddy himself. And Chiefs are going to have none of that one. A nice, confident round win there coming out to get them their first 2 rounds. Yeah, they've only lost 1 gun in that round as well. So they're going to have their bankroll starting. We can see Ofnu sitting on almost 7k, so he's starting to get going pretty well. And the rest of the team shortly behind him. But if they do manage to pick this one up without losing too many kills or too many players, I guess they will be sitting pretty happy. And, well, Streamline have got those Tech 9s that we know have proven to be so powerful over the last few months, but we'll see what they can do with them. They've got no armor, so could be a little tough for them, but they do want to get into these close quarters, and you would expect this is going to be a lot of smokes coming over here shortly into the A site that's going to allow the Chiefs to get into those close quarters that we did speak about. But a good molly comes out there from the Chiefs. That's going to kind of slow things down for the Chiefs. They're going to have to wait for these mollies to disappear before they can really push through. Or in fact, they're actually just going to smoke them off and just run through the smoke, but it's not going to work here. Ofnu and Zeusy are going to take down a lot of kills for themselves, and Lightstep finally finds one for himself as well with that USP of his, and a fairly standard hold there for the Chiefs. Yeah, that's the risk you take, I suppose, when you use the smoke to I guess, snuff out the mollies, but then decide to push through them nonetheless. And Chiefs finding themselves in some pretty good positions there to pick that one up. So not much coming of that eco. We had seen a couple of great Tech 9 rounds so far throughout the competition. I think Community earlier on in the day showing us how it was done.
There we go. Moe's going to take first blood there. We will see Offnu and Lightstep picking up one apiece. So only 3 players left, and we're only 90 seconds, so only 30 seconds into the round even. So some pretty good work there coming out from the Chiefs Esports Club. Destiny trying to push in through Connector, perhaps into this A-bomb, trying to find himself a pick. There is another player of his up in sort of Palace area there. So, he's going to get forced out by a very nice molly. And Chiefs just holding this, trying to hold their opponents back and count down this clock, wind it down and see, and I suppose force Streamline into a situation they don't want to be in. 3 players left up against the 4. Offnu, to be fair, only on 1 HP. So it's really two and a bit players now left for Chief Esports Club, with Destiny picking up that frag. 40 seconds on the clock. It looks like they're still holding out for this A-bomb site. Teddy T going to poke around this corner, going to look down to CT, picks up one. There's another one down there. Will he see him? Doesn't need to. Ferg going to take out Zuzi. And Nova is the last player left. 3 players up for Streamline. And very, very quickly this round has turned around into Streamline's favour. A lot of time you would have expected to see them, pull back and go for a rotation. Nova left with the 2v1 bomb plant is down. He has a lot of work to do. Going to come around the corner. Oh, doesn't even get a chance to see Ferg there. Nice shot coming out of him. Nova getting picked up, and Streamline going to take it out to 5-3.
Yeah, I thought Nova might have a pretty decent chance there, actually, because he did know where one of the players' positions was because he saw the grenade flying across his screen. So had his crosshair sort of in the right direction, but unfortunately for him, not quite close enough to the head of his opposition. And in the end, it's going to be a round going over to Streamline, as you say. So they've picked up 5 rounds on that T side, which is fairly respectable so far. If they can pick up 1, maybe 2 more, they would be ecstatic. But 5 is quite decent for themselves. APOC just going to be spamming through that smoke there, but or I guess over the smoke a little bit, you could say, but not going to be able to find anybody. Offnu is holding a pretty decent angle there, but decides to drop it back out because Tedwick has picked up Zusi. And that's going to leave a hole, but Offnu jumping back there at the correct time and finds himself 2 kills. Is going to be taken out, though, by the grenade, so we're back to a 3-on-3. It's going to be now up to Streamline deciding where they want to go. The bomb is still hanging around in T-spawn. Oh, Ustillo opens up the map from CT. He's going to come around here, and it's going to be taken out there by APOC, who knew, of course, where he was. Got the memo from his teammate. Was looking at the correct area, and wow, APOC very lucky to survive that grenade. I think he's on 2 HP, so certainly not going to be too healthy. Nova with a nice spray down is on 8 HP, so doable for Destiny, but as I say, that is going to be taken down there, and unfortunate for him, but Chiefs managed to pick up another round. Yeah,
I'm always impressed by the spray power of the silenced M4s. Sometimes it feels like they're just that little bit stronger than their non-silenced counterparts, but I must admit that new dragon skin that I saw in the shop the other day is looking pretty good, so maybe that's trying to sway them across to the other side. We will see Tech-9s all around here for Streamline. So it didn't work for them the first time they attempted it, but this time they are not on the A-bomb site. They're over much closer towards B. And we'll see what the guys are going to do here. It looks like they have 1 smoke, 1 flash, 5 Tech-9s, and they're going to need a lot of luck. So into the mid, they're slowly going to push. Let's go. Here we go. It is time to jump out. No, going to go A-bomb again, but we're coming in through connected this time. Lightstep in a great position if he can hold it. We'll get 1. Does he get 2? Easy done. And we will see a 3rd player go down as well. Only Teddy going to pick up Offnu there. Easy when coming out. I do get excited on the eco rounds these days, but only because of Tech-9, Jordan, and they're just so unpredictable.
Well, unfortunately for you, in that situation, they weren't enough, and Chiefs just had a decentish crossfire coming out there, and it just worked out well for them. So Offnu sitting up there on 10 kills for himself, the most kills of the map so far, doing pretty well. Chiefs and Streamline currently 5 and 5 apiece, but Chiefs have got probably the better of the last few rounds, you would say, and are going to be probably picking up this round as well. Streamline really liking those Tech-9s on this map. They didn't pick them up all too much on the last couple of maps that we saw them playing up against Sneaky Assassins, but definitely favouring them in this situation. And, well, they're not working out too well so far. They're just basically $500 down the drain. And, well, there we go. Picked up 1. Zusi, though, managed to find himself 2 kills before that, so probably not worth. Ofnu picks up another player, so this is looking pretty good for Chiefs so far. Haven't really lost too many weapons in this round. Again, Ofnu is going to be taken down there by Ferg, but surely Ferg is going to get converged upon by these last 3 players, and it is in fact going to be APOC picking up the final kill with a Tech 9 of his own, and 6 rounds in fact going to the Chiefs.
Yeah, love to see the Chiefs picking up the Tech 9s there. The only way you're going to get them as a CT. Now, as we said, I'm a bit of a Tech 9 fan, but I'm always surprised to see them try and push something like through Connector, where it's such a long distance between where the entry to the site is and where everyone else on the opposing team is. And surely it really it makes the distance between those Tech 9s and something like an M4 so much further when you've got such a distance to try and shoot across. So I don't know if it's the best idea. Would love an analysis here to be able to tell us exactly why that may or may not work. But we do see full buys coming out from both teams here. 6 and 5. Finally, Chiefs have found themselves in the lead for the first time with 12 rounds in, and it's taken them to this point to pull back slowly but surely. So there we go. APOC going to pick up Moe with a nice little headshot there from the M4. Ferg as well going to take out one. So it looks like Streamline's very much struggling here. Only Ustillo left on their team. He does manage to pick up a nice little double kill for himself there. So whether he wins or loses this round, he certainly has made an impact. 2 players left. We do have Lightstep and Zuzi. Lightstep obviously with the AWP. We have 1 on A, 1 on B, but it's not going to matter. Zuzi with that M4 just too strong. 7 and 5. Chiefs finally starting to pull away.
Yeah, and APOC, I've got to say, has been a pretty good pickup for the Chiefs. He's been doing a pretty good job, obviously filling in the shoes of Dizzy Life, who departed from the Chiefs lineup, and doing so relatively well, you could say. Chiefs have probably not really faltered, despite those roster changes, but it's going to be now Streamline looking for some sort of falter in the Chiefs' defense. I don't think they're going to be able to find it, if I'm honest, but we'll see what these smokes can do. Teddy trying to find his line for that smoke and ever so slowly getting there. The rest of the guys, I guess, just waiting for that smoke to come out here. Now we're going to see the execute coming out here very shortly from these teams. The smokes are coming across. This one's going to be onto site. And whoa, Nova picking himself up 3 kills with a nice spray down from that M4 and finally taken down by Teddy, but is going to have, or is already... The damage is already done, I guess, for the Streamline. And APOC finds a 4th, and Teddy, the last man alive, is going to find 1 more kill for himself, but certainly you would count him out in this 3v1 situation. Doesn't have the bomb. I think it's stuck up there still in apartments after that massacre that Nova was able to bring upon the Streamline guys. And another round going over to Chiefs, so 8 and 5, definitely putting themselves in a advantageous position at the moment. They'd probably want to pick up, you'd say, 2 more rounds on this CT side to feel comfortable.
I think whatever they end up with, it will certainly be better than they thought they were going to get after those first 3 or 4 rounds of this map. They certainly, losing that eco was not necessarily an ideal situation for them, but they've come back, and I think obviously being the favoured team, they've gained a bit of momentum here. They did have also a bit of a break between the last game and this game, so pretty average nade going to come out there. Often going to get tagged up just a little bit from an opposing nade. Here we go. APOC picks up 1 Destiny at the wrong place at the wrong time. Often pushing through as well. We'll see the bomb. Oh, there we go. Ferg going to take out APOC finally, but that bomb is still hanging around the terrorist spawn area. We will see you still here. Just having a look, just having a peek perhaps into this A-bomb area. If he does manage to get around the corner, he may see 1 player up there from the Chiefs. Molly's going to go down all around. We'll see 50 seconds on the clock. Streamline holding back, but they're getting tagged up as they do try and find their way in. Flash going to come out. He's still here at the top out here near Powers. He does get 1. Will he get another? Firing through the smoke. Going to go down to Ofnu, however. Moe picks up 1. Oh, there we go. Zuzi going to get forced back by that flash. Lightstep up the top. Will he be able to grab 1? No. Ofnu here down to 17 HP. Lightstep just trying to prevent the bomb from getting planted, trying to find himself a pick, force Streamline back. 2 onto 3, but so many tag players here on the Streamline team. If Lightstep gets around there, with a couple of good bursts, it will be the end of this team. Bomb plant going to go down, so it's all about the retake. There's Offnu with one. Lightstep, will he get another? There we go. Offnu picks up one more. Lightstep picks up the third, and as we said, so little HP. They do get the bomb plant down, but an easy retake there from Chiefs.
All right, going to be 9 and 5 now. In the favour of Chiefs, they do want to pick up as many rounds as they can on that CT side, though. Having said that, their T side on Rise is also pretty strong, so certainly would be feeling quite confident with themselves. I believe, as you said, they picked up their last match pretty comfortably.
Yeah, I think it was I think their opponents got maybe 17 across 2 maps.
Yeah. So they'd be coming off a high already, so if they keep up this momentum, it'll certainly do them well going into tomorrow, assuming they are going to get into the finals, which are going to be held here at Australian Technology Park.
Come out and support the esports guys.
It will be cool.
Yeah.
Honestly, the room actually looks really sick.
Yeah. If I lived in Sydney, I would be here.
Well, you don't, but you are here anyways.
Yeah, so it doesn't change the fact.
All right, anyway, the Execute coming out here onto the A side is being deterred a little bit by these Molotovs that are being thrown down by the Chiefs, and Streamline just all stuck basically in the A main, and Zeusy picks himself up 2 kills, has spotted out another player there under Palace. That's going to be taken down by Offdu, but Streamline manages to find themselves 2 or 3 kills, in fact, on the trade-off. So it's a 2v2. Zeusy is only on 5 HP, has a lot of work to do, is flashed out. It's going to be Offdu on his own, trying to defend against 2. I don't know if he can do this here. He's only got 14 HP, and indeed is going to be taken down there by Moe, and it is going to be 9 and 6. So Chiefs probably would have been a bit happier with 10 and 5, but 9 and 6 certainly not a bad result. I think both teams probably wouldn't be too displeased with this result.
No, and considering they threw so many rounds away at the start of this map, I think 9 and 6 is not too bad, to be perfectly honest. So we'll see how the guys go. Very important pistol round as always. Streamline now on the CT side. Chiefs going to be forced out here as the terrorists. So I wonder, we do say this is a Chiefs map, so I'll be interested to see if they got any nice little strats here they're going to show us today on the other side of the map.
Alright, so it's going to be the Chiefs on the terrorist side with those pistols, and Stillo doing his best to defend here. It looks like Streamline going to have a pretty easy time picking up this pistol round, but having said that, stranger things have happened. Offnu is going to be on his own against 4, manages to find one, but not going to be enough in the end. So the pistol round going over to Streamline. They should be able to equalize this now towards 9 and 9, and then, they have the CT side advantage, so potentially we could see a pretty decent map coming out here.
Yeah, absolutely. Honestly, if they can come through and pick up the first map in this best of 2 up against Chiefs, I think that would put them in exceptionally good stead for the rest of the group and the rest of this tournament. That would be a massive confidence booster. Not to mention, if they can come out and win the best of 2, it puts them in great stead for tomorrow, because no one really wants to go up against Team Immunity in their semi-final. Yeah, you want to see them last. There we go. Lightstep picking up a cheap kill there onto Ferg. Tech9 just showing how strong it is. We'll see 2 Tech9s coming out here from Chiefs. Interesting buys, however, for Streamline, seeing the 1 M4 and some SMGs. There we go. Destiny going to make use of that M4. Pick up Lightstep. Oh, nice nade going to come out, do a little bit of damage. We'll see the guys from Chiefs just starting to poke through that B-side apartments. APOC picking up 1. APOC picking up 2. Moe takes out 1 of his own. Zuzi going down. Offnu going down. Now we have a 2v2. APOC's managed to find himself an M4 as well. So he really needs to make the most of this one. He's not going to get any more opportunity. However, with Stillo coming around from the side and taking him out. Moe here will see 1. The last player. It is a 1v1 with Stillo. 100 HP. He has armor and he has the round win.
Well, a little bit of a shaky round there coming out from Streamline. Definitely wouldn't have wanted to have it down to the last man. But a pause coming out here. And we can see, if we have a look at the scoreboard, that a few kills going across to both these teams, of course. And unpause coming out pretty quickly, which is nice to see. Thankfully, we don't have to sit here and talk about who's watching the stream and that sort of stuff, or the weather or something like that. But
you definitely should come to ATP tomorrow.
Yes.
If you're in Sydney, live land finals here.
It's going to be sick.
It's going to be sick. It's theatre seating, big screen, live audience.
You can even watch the players. They're going to be sitting down.
They will be sitting down the front. It should be great. Cool. Yeah. as long as you're not a Fox fan, because they're not here.
Awkward. All right. Well, Chiefs, they did have a pretty strong round in the last one, but whoa, Destiny picks up a nice kill with that mag. Picks up a second. The Swag 7 coming out, 3 kills. And unfortunately not a fourth there for picking that one up. A bit of a KS, if you ask me, but Lightstep going to be the last man alive here for the Chiefs, and unfortunately he's not going to be able to do too much. Destiny missing out on the ace because Ferg KS'd him.
Yeah, it's a little bit rude. No team down on
Shaking
Team
my
Down
head.
TV at the moment. He is, however, showing PTG how to use
That Mag 7.
Yeah, the Mag 7 there.
I don't know if we've seen an ace today, actually. I don't think we have. Best we've seen is a 4K.
It's far less exciting, though, when it is on an eco round, but
Yeah, that's true.
it's a little bit more exciting when it's a shotgun. So, you know, it sort of equals itself out. Full buys coming out from both sides here. Chiefs 9 and 9. We are level. Ferg going to pick up first blood, taking out Lightstep, and just forcing the Chiefs back perhaps a little bit. We will see a couple of them in this mid area. Ustillo going to take out another. So Chiefs certainly on the back foot here. APOC heading up into ladder. See if he can find himself a pick. He will actually take out Ferg. Ferg did a little bit of damage. They do know he's there now, so he needs to be a little bit careful. Destiny just hiding out. There we go, firing, and he knew there was a player there. Offnu going to take out one with Teddy going down. 3 onto 3 here. Both sides with rifles. 50 seconds on the clock, Jordan. And this is starting to look pretty good. This is one of our first good rounds, perhaps, of this second half. And we will see the bomb just hanging out in the middle. We will see one T player over on the B bomb site. One Chiefs player was about to say Ustillo find himself perhaps in a good position to cut someone off, but he's going to get caught out of position, in fact, and going to bring it down to 3 and 2. Only 2 players on this CT side. You're going to get split up a little bit. 1 player left with APOC taking down 1. Now 2. 10 and 9. Nice little round there for Chiefs. They were pretty happy with that.
They will indeed, but I think they're going to want to close this one out pretty quickly from here. 9 rounds on their best map is kind of just getting to the point where you would think, you know, let's just finish this off now, guys, and get on to what we've got to do. But at the moment, it's just going to be Streamline here with a eco round, trying to defend. There's going to be 1 player in mid. I think that was Ferg, in fact, doing what he can, but of course just basically had to run away. Didn't have really the power to fight at that range of the AKs, and APOC picks up the first kill onto Ustillo. Streamline have got a little bit of a defense here in the connector area, but it's not going to really be enough. The molly goes out. Looks like Chiefs just interested to kind of just pick the 1v1s at the moment and win them because they have the superior weapons. Teddy trying to get around behind someone, but there's not really anyone there. It's going to be Offnu who's going to be in trouble if anything happens here, but APOC gets taken down in the meanwhile by Moe, and he's going to be... Actually, he's still on full health, so he's pretty happy with himself. Unfortunately, though, Nova comes to spoil the party, and Chiefs looking like they're going to run away with this round, and indeed they do. 11 and 9 in the favour of Chiefs now. Streamline just in a little bit of trouble.
The Chiefs esports hype train is starting to make its way out of the station, Jordan. They're just starting to warm up here. So I think this is where they feel they should be. They really think they should be ahead. They feel that they need to be at the top of their game, and they definitely want to be that #1 seed for their group heading into tomorrow's grand finals. But can Streamline stop that hype train? I guess we'll see. I don't know. They have been playing very well and perhaps a little bit underrated coming into today. #2 seed for this group perhaps, but not one of the top 4 AU CSGO teams. We'll see if Chiefs can make their way into this A-bomb site. Teddy takes out 1. Teddy takes out 2 actually. Zuzi and Nova both going down. 4 players left here. Oh my goodness. Just getting the better of him. Lightstep, last player up for Chiefs. And going to bring out to 11 and 10. Nice hold there coming out from Streamline.
Yeah, Streamline certainly not going down without a fight at the moment. Of course, they're really putting it to the Chiefs, and we had expected Chiefs to be probably a little bit stronger on this map, but yeah. Streamline certainly doing what they can to keep up. And they're doing it very well at the moment. Potentially could it take this map away? Still just depends on how the next few rounds go. This is a very important rifle round as well. It's going to really sort of set up the next few rounds. Of course, whoever loses is going to be on Eco. Ustillo picks up 1, but is going to be traded out there. Actually, no, he's not. It's going to be Destiny and Ferg traded out there by APOC. Teddy picks up 2 kills for himself, though, so Chiefs in a little bit of trouble in this round. It's a 2v3. The bomb running all the way from the terrorist spawn over towards the A side, and I think the Streamline guys are going to be rotating over here. They don't know that the bomb is here, but I think they are kind of assuming that that's where the bomb's going to be going, and they've probably spotted it out by now, so they are well aware of what they need to do. There's only a minute. Lightstep trying to get that bomb down. It looks like he's going to be able to do so. So now it is a retake. The timer in the favour of the Chiefs at the moment, but they do not have a lot of health to work with. And Moe going to do a little bit of jumping, a bit of parkour up here, and finds the one man playing on the Tetris, but Ofnu takes him down too sharp, and it's going to be Ofnu versus Ustillo in a 1v1. Actually, Lightstep going to be in the 1v1, and it's going to be difficult, but Chiefs clutching the round.
Wow, really Lightstep clutching that round, to be perfectly honest. He managed to get away with 4 HP for that entire final 1v1. Pulling it out at the end. 12 and 10. Chiefs are going to find a fair bit of advantage out of that victory, because we will see Streamline on the eco here. So Chiefs with all the rifles. We'll see what Streamline can do. Doesn't look like they're going to pull out anything too fancy. Chiefs actually on the complete other side of the map to Streamline and their stacking of pistols. Only one player on the B bomb site, I believe, and he is going to go down with relative ease anyway from Lightstep. Lightstep, oh, there we go. APOC picking up Ferg, who did do a fair bit of damage, but in the end picking up no one player. There we go. APOC finally going to go down. Still getting the better of him. 3 players left for Streamline. Bomb plant should go down any second now on this B-bomb site. There we go. So nice hold here coming out from Chiefs. You would expect them to win this one with ease. Ustillo has managed to find himself, however, 1 AK. Destiny here in the ladder room, and Zuzi just chilling out in the smoke. So a lot of work to do. Oh, over the top. Where did he go? There we go. Gets a little bit confusing. They run through the models. Destiny, is he just going to hold back? I'm not sure. He's only got a pistol. You'd think perhaps trying to get a couple of kills on the exit. Nova going to take out Teddy, and Ustillo, I think, going to hold back and try and hold his AK-47, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, everyone going to get out of here with no issues, no injuries to their person, and Chiefs going to pick up another round. So it looks like it's going to be a buy up here from Streamline, and it's going to be now a very important round here for Streamline. If they do manage to win this one, they can certainly come back, but if they lose, it's going to be a very big uphill battle for them. They're going to be down 14 and 10, and then they're going to be on eco again, so it'll probably be 15 and 10 you would expect, and well, I mean, they might force up or something, but anyway. And
then they've literally lost all of Counter-Strike in the history of time.
Rip. All right, well, Chiefs in a good position, but no, Teddy picks up a first kill. Nova, though, trades out Ferg, so it's a 4v4, and the manpower equalized. Looks like the bomb hanging around mid, just the Chiefs trying to get control of this area. The window, the sniper's nest or window, whatever you want to call it, has been smoked off, so not really an avenue for Streamline to use, but Ustillo picks up one there onto APOC when he didn't even really check the ladder room at all, so that was unfortunate for the Chiefs. But now they're going to have to deal with a 2v4 situation as Zusi is picked up there by Moe. And looks like the Chiefs as well are going to be a little bit split up. And as we say that, Nova goes down. So now it's a 1v4, which is going to be very tough here for Lightstep. But we'll see if he can do anything. And the answer is no, he can't.
We will certainly see that the answer is no. Going to get picked up there, 13 and 11. And yeah, this is actually a really close game, Jordan. It's very impressive from Streamline, certainly. We'll see how the guys go. They weren't, I believe, out at PDG, were they?
Streamline?
Yeah.
Nope.
No. So Chiefs, the only one with a bit of recent LAN experience, perhaps. They are playing with one new player. The Chiefs, very, very
well,
impressive.
When you say new,
he's
new to their team, but
yeah,
he's a very old player.
But you have a look at someone like Box, who aren't here because they have a new player.
Yeah, that is true.
So, you know, it's quite impressive, to be perfectly honest. But Streamline's certainly making them work for their 13 rounds so far. And whatever happens here, we're going to have a really good game for map number 2. Going to try and push out here through apartments on the B site. Going to get mollied out. There we go. Stillo, nice nade onto Ofnu. Nova going down, Lightstep going down, and APOC getting picked up as well. This should be 13 to 12, and it certainly is Stillo getting the final kill onto Zuzi. And this is a very, very close game. Only 4 rounds left.
That is what Streamline really needed. They needed a round where they didn't lose any guns. So now they've got the bank. Even if they lose the next round, they're still going to be able to buy up pretty happily. And so it looks like Streamline, I guess you could say, have the momentum at the moment. They've picked up a couple of rounds in a row. And Chiefs on the back foot. They don't have a perfect buy coming out, but Streamline certainly do. And Streamline starting us off well here. Moe picking up one onto Nova, who was, I believe, charging into mid, trying to do something there. And unfortunately, was not able to. He just got shot in the face with Moe's AWP. And now Chiefs, once again, having to fight the uphill battle. Ustillo making it even tougher, making it into a Mount Everest. Lightstep gets taken down as well. So it's now 3v5. And a lot of climbing for the Chiefs to do. And it's even getting worse and worse. Ustillo taking down another player. That was APOC. And he's just hanging around here in mid while he's flashed. But Zusi not going to be able to do anything with that. Teddy takes him down, and this looks like it could be another clean round here coming out for Streamline. In fact, Offnu decides to troll me a little bit and picks himself up one. But in the end, Streamline would be very pleased with that result.
Yeah, absolutely. It's important to note here, Jordan, that if we get to 15-all, there is no overtime in map 1.
Yep.
We head straight on to map number 2, and it's the first to 16 there would be the victor. Obviously, if we draw in map number 2, then we go to overtime. So whatever happens here, a very, very close map number 1. It means map number 2 is going to have a very, very close score, irrelevant of who actually wins this game. Chiefs, you would expect going to be in a little bit of trouble on this round, having the eco forced upon them. Streamline picking up the last couple of rounds in succession, playing genuinely very, very well. So we will see Chiefs just waiting perhaps out here to get into this A bomb site. We will see 1 and 2 pull out. There we go. Will we see a third go down? They do. 4 goes down.
Wow.
5 goes down. Very easy round win from Streamline. Chiefs kind of forcing it through. You know, sometimes you just have to do that, don't you?
Yeah, Streamline on a roll here. I'm not sure how many rounds they've won in a row. Okay, it's going to be 4 rounds in a row for Streamline. So if they can keep this going, they're going to be very pleased. But Chiefs have got a bye coming out here, and this is their last-ditch attempt to be able to win the map 16-14. If they lose this one, of course, they're going to be playing for the draw. So Streamline in the commanding position at the moment, but you know, it is only it's only the first map, so best of 2. Certainly things can happen in the second map as well. We'll see what happens in this round, though. That's what we're talking about. Ustillo starts us off onto Zeus. He does get flashed out, but it doesn't matter. He's already done the damage that he needs. APOC, though, gets an entry onto the A site. It's going to be up to Destiny here on or under Palace, I guess you could say, and is going to get a 1-for-1, which is probably not what he would have wanted. He probably would have wanted at least a 2-for-1 there. Going to make it a little easier for Chiefs to get in, but it is still a 3v3, so Streamline definitely still within striking range of this match point. And the bomb is heading now towards the A site. Berg, though, picks up one, is traded out. So again, a trade coming out. It's been the story of this round so far. Ustillo trying to find something here from the stairs, and Moe picks up one with that AWP onto Offnu, and it's up to Lightstep once again on his own. Is he going to be able to do it? He doesn't really have an opportunity to plant, because as soon as he tries to try and sort of drop that bomb down, Moe there in CT with that AWP is just going to peek out and take him down. It's going to be a very tough job for him. He can try and fake and duel the AWPer, but even then, that's a risky proposition, I guess you could say. Does spot one out in connector. Is going to go for the plant here. Not even going to fake. Pros don't fake, and neither does Lightstep. He does try to do what he can, but in the end, Moe is going to take him down with that AWP, and it's going to be 15 rounds to Streamline.
Absolutely. On the Chiefs' pick of Mirage. So whatever happens here, Jordan, they're at least 15 rounds in, going into their own pick of Inferno for map number 2. So this is legitimately probably the best position that Streamline could have anticipated seeing themselves in after their first map up against the Chiefs. So if Chiefs want to come out of this one nice and even at 15 a pop, they do need to win the next 2 rounds. So we'll see them buying up here, and pretty good buy to be fair. So which side are they going to push through? Is a couple of people over into mid now. There we go. Oh my goodness. Ustillo too strong on that M4. Just massive damage going down there. And it looks to me like this is going to be a pretty solid 16-13 victory here for Streamline. Jordan, this is actually so very impressive. And, you know, if this was on CSGO Lounge and I put, you know, a couple of skins on Streamline, I'd be a very happy chappy right now.
Well, you got to remember, it is only the first map.
Yeah, but, you know, this is not the position you want to be in.
Yes, it is.
Right.
Chiefs definitely would not be very pleased with themselves, being that this is their map pick, and Ustillo could get a 5k here. Unfortunately, in the end is taken down there by Offnu. So wasn't able to get that, and still no ace coming out today. But in the end, looks like Streamline picking up 16 rounds to 13 on Chiefs' own map pick, which was Mirage. And honestly, we thought Chiefs would have a really strong Mirage, but at the moment, it didn't seem to be working for them.
No, considering Chiefs started on CT as well. You certainly would have expected more from them on that one. 16 and 13. This is a best of 2. I want to say we're going to be back very shortly, but I suspect the Chiefs might take 5 minutes.
Yeah,
I would certainly see that being the case, because that's definitely not an expected result from them. But we are only in round number 2 of this 3-round Group B here tonight. So we have 3 more maps to see tonight, and one of them will be Chiefs up against Streamline, coming back very, very shortly here from Australian Technology Park.